So what's your game all about, really?
Well, Silent Symphony is a puzzle game in which the theme of the game orientates around music and sound. The character's got a condition called synesthesia. I can't pronounce it very well.
All right, yeah.
But it's like essentially he sees the color of sound.
Yeah.
So when he's like playing a magical flute, a color representation of that sound comes up, and then that color is a hint to the player as what the sounds do. So the idea is, like, for example, we can do things like move objects around in this environment, but you have to play particular colors that allow him to do that, heating things up, cooling it down, and he interacts with different objects in that way. At the moment, because it's only the demo, it's a rather linear game, it's just following a path. But the idea is that kind of building on the artistic theme as well as the kind of gameplay aspects. So like trying to add like lots of like kind of mini games with like music elements. Like one of the item in the game was like a music box, and then when you like activate it, like the background music of the game changes. We originally wanted to do different art styles through the game, but we just didn't have the time to implement that one. But it's the game like actual background is it's from a country called Symphony. So the actual land is called Symphony, and these strange creatures from like that nobody knows about have come into the land and essentially are stealing away sound and color. So when you see the game, you see that there's like this white fog that's kind of taken over the level, and there's like these creatures that are kind of within it. So the idea is that the character's kind of practicing his flute, and these creatures just kind of come in. So he's like caught off guard, and he's just like, oh, he needs to get out of there. And so his first objective is to kind of get home and like warn his friends and family like there's something dangerous coming their way. But as the game would develop, then he realizes like he can actually like fend them off using his flute. But while a lot of people kind of struggling to defend themselves, because he kind of understands the way they work better by using the way he sees the colors, then he can like fight them off, and he can like figure out where they came from, and eventually the game would lead to him, solving the mystery kind of thing.
It sounds like an interesting concept. I mean, is it sort of an RPG sort of thing? Yeah.
We couldn't get the whole thing in, obviously.
Well, obviously not.
We're hoping, like, if we did, like, get to develop it further, and now we'll be running with that story. Like, we had lots of like ideas of locations, and for example, all of the major areas of the game were named after kind of musical themes. So even in this one, we've got Prelude Forest and Echo Cave, and then like the capital city of Symphony is called Orchestra, and then there's like the second biggest city was Harmony, and then like goes on like that.
Yeah.
There's the Tower Requiem is one of the key locations in the game, and like so we're trying to keep on the music side, and then there's going to be the artistic side as well, like collectible items like rare pieces of art and like special achievements in the game, things like